Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today with this video we are going to discuss about the Indian Institute of Management Kashipur. So IIM Kashipur participates in the common admission process for their admission for the MBA program. So if we consider the overall eligibility criteria for the CAP round, then it is 73 percentile for all the three sections for the general category, and overall it is 94 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. For EWS and NCOBC, it is 50 percentile in all the three sections, and overall it is 77 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. For SC category, it is 44 percentile in all the three sections, and overall it is 60 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. For ST and DAP category, it is 25 percentile for the VRC and DILR, 30 percentile with the quantitative ability, and overall it is 40 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. So on this basis, the shortlisting of the candidates has been done for the interview. Now if we consider the final selection criteria, then in the final selection criteria, 25% weightage is given to your personal interview and 75% weightage is given to the composite score. So in the composite score, there are various parameters are considered, like your CAT score, your class 10th marks, your class 12th marks, graduation marks. If you have any professional qualification, that is considered. Then if you have the work experience, the score for that is also considered. The diversity academic factor is also considered, and the diversity factor for the female candidates is also considered. So if we consider the CAT score has 33% weightage, then your class 10 score has 5% weightage, 5% weightage is given to your class 12 score, 5% weightage is given to the graduation marks. So in that, if your percentage ranges in between 50% to 60%, for that there is 1 marks. If your percentage ranges in between 60% to 70%, for that there are 2 marks. Then if your percentage ranges in between 70 to 75%, for that there are 3 points. If it is in between 75 to 80%, for that there are 4 points. And if it is above 80, for that there are 5 points. Now there is 5% weightage is given to the professional qualification. So if you have completed your qualification from the CA, CS or ICWA, for that there are 5 points are awarded. Then your work experience has 12% weightage. So in that, if your work experience is in between 6 months to 12 months, for that there are 2 points. If it is in between 12 months to 18 months, for that there are 6 points. If it is in between 18 months to 24 months, for that there are 12 points. Then if your work experience ranges in between 30 months to 36 months, for that there are 4 points. Then 4% weightage is given to the academic diversity, and 6% weightage is given to the gender diversity. So if you are a female candidate, then you will be awarded with the 6 marks. If we consider the overall fee structure for the Indian Institute of Management Kashipur, then it is nearly up to 17,30,000 rupees. So there are different scholarships are also available for IIM Kashipur. So there are different Government of India scholarships. Like first is the Central Sector Scholarship Scheme of Top Class Education for Scheduled Caste students, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Then if we consider the second scholarship, then it is National Fellowship and Scholarship for Higher Education of ST students. And third scholarship is Merit Cum Means Based Scholarship Scheme belonging to the minority communities. Then the institute also offers some sponsored scholarship like Need Based Scholarship, Merit Based Scholarship and Need Cum Merit Based Scholarship. So this is all about the overall admission process for the IIM Kashipur. Now if we consider the overall batch profile, so in that there are 24% candidates are the female candidates and 76% candidates are the male candidates. If we consider it in terms of the work experience, then there are 40% candidates are the freshers. Then there are 5% candidates have the work experience of less than 12 months. 20% candidates have the work experience in between 12 to 24 months. 29% candidates have the work experience in between 24 to 36 months, and there are 5% candidates have the work experience of more than 36 months. Then if we consider the overall professional background of the candidates, then there are 38% candidates are from the IT and analytics background, 14% candidates are from the manufacturing background, 9% candidates are from the education background, 8% candidates are from the FMCG, 6% candidates are from the BFSI, 5% candidates are from the consulting, 4% candidates are from the real estate, 3% candidates are from the telecom, 3% candidates are from the media, and 10% candidates have the professional background other than this. Then there are 58% candidates have the academic background as an engineering and technology. 24% candidates have an academic background as an commerce or BBA, and 12% candidates have the academic background as an BSc, BA or MBBS. Now if we consider the overall placements for the IIM Kashipur for the 2020-2022 batch, so in that there are 322 number of eligible students were there, 365 number of offers were made, 150 plus number of companies visited the campus for the recruitment. Then the highest CTC offered with this college, it is nearly up to 28.82 lakhs per annum. There are top 10% candidates are with the average salary package of 23.44 lakhs per annum. Top 20% candidates are with the average salary package of 21.51 lakhs per annum, and top 30% candidates are with the average salary package of 20.06 lakhs per annum. If we consider the sector-wise placements, then there were 39% placements were made from the IT and analytics, 30% placements were made from the BFSI, 11% placements were made from the management consulting, 9% placements were made from the e-business, 4% placements were made from the retail, 2% placements were made from the manufacturing, and the 4% placements were made from the sectors other than this. Then if we consider the overall domain-wise placements, then for the IT and analytics, there were 21% placements were made from this sector, and the highest CTC offered with the IT and analytics, it is nearly up to 23.6 lakhs per annum. And if we consider the top recruiters for the IT and analytics, then those are Accenture, Acolyte Digital, Agrostar, Bain Capability Center, Capgemini, Cognizant Technology Solutions, IDFC First Bank, Mindtree, Optum, Puma Sports, and there are so many companies are over there. And if we consider the roles offered in the IT and analytics, then those are research, program manager, business solution project management, operation analytics, product quality analyst, senior business analyst, senior research analyst, and technical project manager. Then if we consider it for the marketing domain, then 17% students were placed for this domain. The highest CTC offered for the marketing is nearly up to 28.8 lakhs per annum. Then if we consider the top recruiters for the marketing, then those are SCL, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, IDFC First Bank, PPCL, RBL Bank, Reliance Retail, and there are so many companies are over there. And if we consider the roles offered in the marketing domain, then those are marketing manager, enterprise sales specialist, deputy branch head, growth manager, project manager, digital marketing associate, associate engagement partner, and there are so many roles are over there. Then coming to the next domain is finance. So there were 15% students were placed for this domain, and the highest CTC offered for the finance is nearly up to 20.8 lakhs per annum. And if we consider the top recruiters for the finance domain, then those are ICRA Limited, IDFC First Bank, KPMG, RBL Bank, Tata Capital, TVS Credit, S Bank, and there are so many companies are over there. And if we consider the roles offered for this domain, then those are corporate banking, credit analyst, equities research, financial advisory, finance controller, financial analytics, financial strategy, internal auditor, international banking, investment analyst, associate research and investment, financial risk management, and there are so many roles are over there. Then coming to the next domain is general management. So there were 19% students were placed for this domain, and the highest CTC offered for the general management is nearly up to 20.8 lakhs per annum. If we consider the top recruiters for the general management, then those are Amazon, Axis Bank, Bajaj Alliance, Capgemini, Dell Technologies, SCL, ICICI Bank, Tata Technologies, IDFC First Bank, India Mart, and there are so many companies are over there. And if we consider the roles offered in the general management, then those are management trainee, senior management trainee, program manager, key account manager, company secretary, project manager, assistant manager, deputy manager, and global operations graduate. Then coming to the next domain is operations. So there were 8% students were placed for the operations domain, and the highest CTC offered for this domain is nearly up to 27.3 lakhs per annum. If we consider the top recruiters for the operations, then those are Bank of America, Bajaj Alliance, Birlasoft, Cognizant Technology Solutions, then DMI Financials, Flipkart, SCL, HSBC, L&T, and there are so many companies are over there. And if we consider the roles offered for this domain, then those are operations, operations coordinator, operational planning, operations management trainee, procurement analysis, product operations, service delivery manager, service quality manager, and strategic operational planning associate. Then coming to the next domain is strategy and consulting. So there were 12% students were placed for this domain, and the highest CTC offered for this domain is nearly up to 20.8 lakhs per annum. If we consider the top recruiters for the strategy and consulting, then those are Capgemini, Cognizant Technology Solutions, Deloitte USA, DS Group, Equity Small Finance Bank, EY, SCL, IDFC First Bank, Infosys, the Math Company, and there are so many companies are over there. And if we consider the roles offered for this domain, then those are Associate Business Consulting, Associate Engagement Partner, Consultant, then Management Consultant, Senior Business Associate, Senior Functional Consultant, Workforce Advisory Consultant, Corporate Advisory, Corporate Strategy, Financial Consultant, Functional Consultant, Leadership and Group Strategy, MT Strategic Alliance, and Strategic Consulting. Then coming to the next domain is HR, Human Resource. So there were 8% placements were made for the HR domain. The highest CTC offered for this domain is nearly up to 20 lakhs per annum. And if we consider the top recruiters for the HR domain, then those are Deloitte USA, EY, Gartner, Hiretel, IDFC First Bank, Infosys, Morgan Stanley, and there are so many companies are over there. And if we consider the roles offered for the HR domain, then those are HR Analyst, Senior Associate Lead Talent Acquisition, Executive Talent Acquisition, Management Trainee HR, HR Business Partner, Senior Analyst HR, HR Advisory, Industrial Relations Management, and Strategic Performance and Compensation Management. Now, if we consider the overall top recruiters for the Indian Institute of Management Kashipur, then those are Accenture, ACC, Amazon, Birlasoft, Cognizant, Deloitte, EY, HSBC, IndiaMart, KPMG, RBL Bank, Tata Capital, Tata Steel, Reliance, Tata Technologies, Iconta, ICICI Bank, Flipkart, SCL, Morgan Stanley, and there are so many companies are over there. So this is all about the Indian Institute of Management Kashipur. If you have any doubts, any queries in this, then you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. If you find the video helpful, then do like the video and subscribe the channel.